Have you ever wondered what mysteries lie in the stretches of Mars? If yes, then you've clicked on the right video. In today's video, we will reveal what you can find on Mars, so be sure to stick to the end of the video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Humans have been entranced by Mars ever since we first saw it as a star-like object in the night sky. The planet's crimson color has distinguished it from its sparkling siblings for a long time. Each is captivating in its own unique manner, but none of them traces a ruddy arc across the Earth's heavens. Mars, the planet located fourth from the Sun, is well known for its rusty red color. Mars, which bears the name of the Roman god of war, has long been a portent in the night sky. The planet's surface, which is rusty red, also conveys a message of devastation in its own unique way. The planet, which had liquid water on its surface and possibly even life, may have been mistaken for Earth's smaller twin millions of years ago. In the late 1800s, telescopes first showed a surface full of fascinating features, patterns and landforms that researchers initially mistakenly attributed to a thriving Martian civilization. As of this moment, we are aware that Mars is devoid of humans and their things. Mars's atmosphere, which is mostly composed of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and argon, is the main factor influencing the planet's contemporary geology. The air is absurdly thin by Earth standards. The air pressure at the summit of Mount Everest is roughly 50 times greater than that on the Martian surface. Despite the thin atmosphere, Martian breezes may reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour, producing enormous dust storms and vast expanses of alien sand dunes in their wake. The most frequent aeolian landforms on Mars are sand dunes. Their geographic distribution and form are very responsive to minute changes in wind circulation patterns and wind speeds. Along with lacking a planetary magnetic field, Mars also lacks an active plate tectonic system, which is the geologic engine that propels our active Earth. The absence of this shield makes it simpler for high-energy solar particles to tear away the atmosphere of the red planet, which could contribute to the explanation of why Mars's atmosphere is currently so thin. However, Mars appears to have possessed an inner dynamo that powered a planet-wide magnetic field in the distant past, up until roughly 4.12 to 4.14 billion years ago. What caused the Martian dynamo to switch off? Scientists are still attempting to discover this mystery. The Martian surface has features that are unmistakably the result of ancient flowing liquids, such as branching streams, river valleys, basins, and deltas, and they are clearly visible when scientists examine the planet's surface today. Because of those discoveries, it seems possible that the planet's northern hemisphere originally was covered by a large ocean. Rainstorms in other locations saturated the area, creating lakes and rivers that gushed in carved troughs in the Earth. It was probably also encased in a dense atmosphere that could keep liquid water stable at Martian pressures and temperatures. Mountains, valleys, and volcanoes can be found on Mars just like they do on Earth and Venus, although Mars's are by far the biggest and most impressive. 3 times as tall as Everest, Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system, rises around 16 miles above the surface of Mars. The peak is so large that it follows the curvature of Mars's surface. Valles Marineris, the famous canyon network of Mars, is located southeast of Olympus Mons. The gorges extend for around 2,500 miles and rip up to 4.3 miles into the surface of the red planet. The broadest section of the solar system's biggest canyon, Valles Marineris, is called Malus Chasma. An astounding 200 miles across at its widest point, the network of chasms is 4 times deeper and 5 times longer than the Earth's Grand Canyon. The Mariner 9 spacecraft, which landed on Mars in 1971 and became the first spacecraft to orbit another planet, gave the valleys their name. Hydrated sulfate salts have been found in this area and indicate that there was once water in that region. Mars has the smallest moons in the solar system. Phobos and Deimos, 2 tiny moons of Mars, are the only objects to have survived the red planet's massive collision. At first, these potato-shaped moons were thought of as asteroids caught in the gravitational pull of Mars, but later they turned out to be Mars's moons. The smallest of the 2 moons, Deimos, orbits Mars every 30 hours and is only around 10 miles in diameter. In addition to craters and deep grooves running across its surface, Phobos, its bigger twin, has numerous scars. In 50 million years or so, Phobos is expected to either collide with Mars's surface or explode into smithereens as it approaches the red planet by around 6 feet every century. Among man-made objects, you will find space probes, landers, rovers, and China's remote camera in addition to spacecraft that landed on Mars. And now, we come to the end of the video. If you get a chance, what would you like to explore on Mars? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. We will bring another amazing video soon.